Okay. It's 4:30 in the morning. I've already started, I guess. I forgot to show you guys, but I like to get my life going. I mix up collagen, creatine, some greens, AG1. I'll throw some D3 and K2 in there. And then I get that going. I mix in some lemon juice, some lime juice, and some apple cider vinegar. And then I fill the rest up with water. And as of late, I sit down while I'm having a drink of that. And getting in the habit of hammering out journal entry and try to look back on my day from the day before, reflect on anything that I could have done better, as well as writing down some things that I look forward to and that I'm trying to implement into my day. It's been actually something pretty fun to kind of look into. My big one that I've been trying to implement is just gratitude for every day. And my sister actually helped me with this while she was down here, and Matt, my trainer, he's been very helpful in explaining why we do these things, and I think it's pretty simple. Like when someone comes up to you and says, "Man, thank you for what you do," whether it's seeing you at the gym, whether it's seeing you at work, helping you at work, helping you out and about, and someone says thank you, like you really helped me out, you inspired me. I'm real bad at taking a compliment like that, but regardless, it just fills your gut and your heart with butterflies and appreciation, and I love the way that feels, and so I want to spread that type of message. So I try really hard to let anybody know that, man, I really, this one gentleman, Nathan, at the gym, I just really enjoy seeing him. I see him there every day, and he just comes in. He's a big monster of a man, but he walks in, and if he sees somebody struggling with something, he goes over and gives them a spot, and then stops to just tell them how awesome it is to see them in the gym, and he's just got a smile on his face. And I stopped him the other day and just said, "Man, I look up to you. That's something I want to achieve. I want to physically look that way and just be a light when you walk into a room like that." And you know, that feels good to get that off your chest and to see that somebody's making an impact by just being in the room and letting them know that affects them in such a positive way. That's something that I've been chasing. I enjoy the feeling of hearing that. I also enjoy the idea of sharing that. And it's been hard because I hate, for some reason, getting complimented, because I just don't know how to take a compliment very well. But it's something that I found important. I also would like to break down what we're striving for physically. It's a tough one, I know, for me. For the longest time, I think I said yesterday in my video, I hated the idea of having to hold my breath to put my shoes on, to put my socks on, it was embarrassing. So for me, I wanted just to physically feel better, and for vanity, for lack of a better, I want to look good with my shirt off, and I want to be proud of the hard work that it takes. And goddamn, is it hard work. I didn't think it was going to be this hard, but it's wild. It was one thing to get it off. It's another thing not to just fall into the traps that put me there and fall back into that junk. Yeah, pizza's fucking awesome. Burgers and fries are awesome. And I never understood the saying of nothing tastes as good as, well, the first time I heard it, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. I don't think that's correct, but nothing tastes as good as being healthy feels. So, and then we reflect on what we're trying to do financially, and that's a tough one. Been in between work, trying to figure that out, and I had to come to grips with it here this last week. Not being the breadwinner at this very moment, and trying to navigate the unknown. It's been tough. It's been tough here mentally. It's been tough on the old ticker. Also from the mental standpoint of it all. But I'm gonna have a quick drink here. But the unknown's a good thing. Scared to do this is an understatement. I still don't know if this is the thing that I want to do, like some type of a walking, living journal entry, but I love to talk with my friends. I like talking about music. I like talking about politics. Not in a bad way. I just enjoy learning different viewpoints. Then we get to write down your character and your demeanor and what you're striving for. Now, yesterday was the big one that slapped me in the face. I wrote down that I want to start something, whether it's a podcast or little reel videos or a combo of both. And I see podcasts, I follow, I watch podcasts, I listen to podcasts, follow and see different content creators do their own thing. And for the longest time I just planned and talked with Kylie and with others, friends. And then Matt, on our call there Monday night, he said, take messy action, like just get started. In the time that you can sit there and pretend to plan and talk and think and talk some more and plan some more, someone else has tried 6, 7, 8 different things and failed at 4 or 5 of them, but they started, and I think that's a big thing. So these first couple are going to be raw, unfiltered, and just me while I get everything going. But yeah, so that's life. That's the morning. I got about 30 minutes. I'm going to go to the gym. We're going to do a HIIT class, and then on the way out I'm going to do some sprints, and then I'm going to take the kids to watch some high school baseball today. I'm very excited. A friend of mine Her son is playing for the Midland High and playing against Permian. So that'll be fun to watch. Cash he wants to make a high school baseball team pretty bad, so we're gonna go and see what kind of skill level and whatnot it takes to play with the big boys. And Ava wants to do some crafting today, so we're gonna figure some of that out, get that going, and then fingers crossed today is an earlier day and we can go to bed early. Last night we had ball practice till 9:30 p.m. and then supper. Cash and I were up late eating, and then had to be up a little later to let everything kind of settle. So yeah, that's life. I've been doing this 1 mile a day post on Instagram for a couple years now. And I know I have a couple of friends who have reached out and they like the idea of me and my music choices and it being different every day. That has been pretty fun. I know when I started, I was picking different songs from my Spotify's Discover Weekly that were in reflection of how I was feeling, and it's been kind of a journey. I went through my 1 mile a day Spotify playlist, and it's a pretty wild ride to the music that was inspiring me when I started to the music that's probably taken over as of late. I've been a fairly emo, hardcore, metal, screamo, that type of music my whole life. And when I started, I had caught in a wave of positivity and love, and my music choices were way different. It was very Michael Franti and bands like that. And I love them as well. And lately I've been being spoken to by some of the stuff that I grew up with, some new artists new to me artists that I hadn't listened to before, and the grittier and the dirtier the grittier and the dirtier the noise, I guess, and the more raw and true to the emotion lately has been the ones that have been really standing out. So anyway, that's one little bit. I think that's where I want to explore when doing these things, but I also want to be true and honest and open. It's been a wild ride trying to figure out these things and the demons or the darkness that plagues your head and your heart, and yeah, why your mind chooses to try and play those tricks on you and what we gotta do next. Anyway, I'm gonna pack up and head to the gym. We'll see y'all in a little bit, okay? 1 mile a day.